serve you pussy for your lunch, so let me wear a hairnet. Freaky little bitch when I'm out with Charlie, and we keep more eyes on us than the show iCarly. Bad bitch, make it where you can't get over me. Your ass a pussy, I'm a bubble like a ovary. I'm talking every day, you gon' wanna hit on this. So sticky when it up, who ain't got shit on this. Come get you a sample, lip between the camel. Pussy taste sweet, cause I ate my pineapples. Light a couple candles, two you can handle. A pussy gooey like yo before the egg scramble. Never trust a man who had briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again when you need something to eat. So I can open my legs, on a repeat, let's get it.
I finally figured it out. You know what loving you is like?
I want them to
You got my heartbeat racing, my body.
If Quinn was gay, he could get it.
I want them to fuck. I want them to fuck. That's what I want.
Before Heated Rivalry, there was Quimo. I need to see Heated Rivalry then. Are you telling me it's Quimo coded? I'm in. That's probably so loud for all of you. I apologize. Hello. First of all, thank you to Brianna for the 12 freaking months. Oh my God. How did I get so lucky? Someone explain it. Is there a soul? Is there a soul that can explain it? Because I don't think there is. How did I get so lucky?
Don't go getting all prank happy.
Dylan Turner, 88. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 8 months! Double fours!
Can't stop, you know we'll never give it up. People talk,
But we just don't care.
in this life, you know you gotta live it up. So everybody put your hands in the air.
It's an all-night party that we're getting into.
You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is
Shout out to Brianna!
that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you.
We did it again. Uh-oh! We did it again. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. Then the joke is on you. And it's so brand new.
You gotta knock it off.
Huge thank you to Brianna. We are back, people. We are absolutely freaking back. I don't know if anyone's talked about this. Hello. I just remembered I left one of my gifts in my room, so I might have to go get that.
Don't go getting all
But
prank happy.
first,
I won't.
thank you to Dylan Turner for the tier 1 sub.
Don't care. In this life, you know you gotta live it up. So everybody put your hands in the air. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all up, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you.
8 months total.
That we're getting into. You think it's all up, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you.
We did it again.
It's an all-night party
so much to Dylan Turner for your 8 months of generosity, your 8 months of support, and 8 months of ear damage. Because we know I'm not quiet. I'm anything but. Heather, my draw, you're not late. Don't worry. We're just getting started. Shout out to Ella for 11 months. Turner is the greatest editor of all time, Brianna. I can't help but agree. He got that done in like one day. He woke up at 7:30 in the morning. He went to the gym and then he edited the video. He like did it the very next day. I thought we were gonna just record it on my phone. And then he was like, his house is the coolest house I've ever been to in my life. Carly for 12 months! Ah! Look at this. Faith Center Co. It's the Turner collab. It's the Turner collab. I've worn this every day since I've gotten it. This is so cool. I'm so honored. Tanya with the 7 months. Okay. Quick timeout. I'm so excited, Christine. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to be right back. A true child of God, Turner and I. Tired fella, Arby's is actually pretty good. I don't mind Arby's. Their curly fries are pretty decent. I'm gonna be right back. It's gonna take 20 seconds. I just have to get one gift. Aha!
Yeah, it's the best present ever.
Get out of here. I'm just kidding. My God. That was intense. The thing with Arby's is you have to decide if you're willing to go against, like, you know, God's intentions and plans, you know? You got to make that decision within yourself. If that's a path you're willing to go down, you know? It can be extremely difficult. And much like going against God's plan. Let's celebrate Jade for the 3 months! Thank you to Jade for the tier 1 sub, celebrating 4 months. Next up we have Carly, 12 months, 365 days of $5 a month. Carly! Thank you so much to Carly for the 12 months. I can't believe it. How did we get so lucky? Okay, first of all, cryptid hunting. I ordered a poncho. Okay? I ordered a poncho that was also a ghillie suit. It told me it was supposed to show up by the time I left. It did not. This is the poncho, Gilly. Bunny the Dragon, hello, hello. Shout out to everyone, by the way, that was saying what's up in Morgod's chat. That was pretty cool. Loved recognizing people's names. Should I open this? 12 months and no mixtape. Carly! It's in the works! They killed me. That's what happened, is they killed me. It's devastating. Don't worry, Heather, it's coming. You could look. I was literally in the process of rewinding. I gotta breathe first. I drank soda and then it somehow made me more congested. What the hell? What is Killer Intelligence Center? Hell no. What is this? What is Killer Intelligence? Does anyone know what Killer Intelligence is? What is this? It's a Bitcoin miner? Oh, Jesus. Actually, it looks like this on my computer. This just popped up on my screen. What do I do here? Does anyone have any actual recommendations? I'm a little nervous. That's your Wi-Fi? Close it? Okay. What could I have possibly downloaded in the last month? I haven't been on my computer. Oh, you have an audio message. Godspeed, Carly. Wait, what does this say? Too much gooning. I like how you think I would do that on this expensive ass computer. I like how you think I would make that error. All right. Anyway, shout out to Heather, my draw for 9 months. Cassie, you will be missed. Shout out to Carly for 9 months. Okay, Cassie. I hope you enjoy D&D. That is so fun. So yes, I guess I will just open this for the next time that I go cryptid hunting, I suppose. Bunny the Dragon, thank you so much for the sub. That is so kind. Oh my goodness. Let's get into a little bit of the gifts. Let's get into the gifts. First of all, I got this from Turner. Not only did he open his home up to the New Year's Eve crew, he gave me this. I've worn this every single day. I think this is the coolest hoodie of my life. I'm not even religious for real. I don't even, what's my relationship with God? I ask myself that all the time. I ask myself, what is it? I don't know. But now it's through this hoodie. Through this hoodie, I'm making it to the pearly gates. Thank goodness. My goodness. Let's open this. This is a gift from my mom. Let's pull it out here. But first, shout out to Bunny the Dragon! Thank you so much to Bunny the Dragon! Woo! Thank you all for your generosity. My mom knows someone who has a business. A 0.5 dance. It takes 10 minutes. This is a 3D printed orange skull that glows in the dark. My mom says that it's an ape skull. This is an ape skull, like a gorilla skull, right? I don't know. But it's cool. To me, it looks like a vampire skull. That's what I thought it was a vampire skull. Okay, Carly says, so earlier today, a couple was fighting outside of my fiance's office, and I FaceTimed him and his coworkers to try to figure out who it was and what they were fighting about. Apparently, they found the couple's apartment they were leasing, and it was over their kids. I love this. This to me is vampire. This to me is vampire. Maybe a chimpanzee vampire, but still. Badass. It has not been out in the light long enough to glow, I don't think. I'll post it on my... I'll post it on my Instagram story tonight of it glowing. Tim grows! The New Year's in the Northeast was a movie. We'll do a full, we'll do a full stream tomorrow unpacking all the tea of New Year's. But first we gotta start with Christmas. Shout out Haley if you're watching this. I got a 7-Up Shirley Temple with your name on it. We can do 2B Tuesday tomorrow, and then we can do 2B Tuesday. That's a good question. Orangutan. Okay, let's get into it. I have more toys than you could ever imagine in your life. 2B Wednesday, star your mind. I have more toys than you could ever imagine. My brother's love language is like gift giving. And so I love this. Shout out to Haley for her Shirley Temple spider sense. What was I saying? Okay, so I made a list of things that I wanted for Christmas, and I emailed it to my mom, and I had it in order of like, hey, this is the one that I like for real want, and then by the end of the list, it was like, hey, you know, if you find it, whatever. And then my brother just bought every single one, which was not what I expected, but I am thankful. Okay, the first thing. Before a first date, Buckeye Guy 110. My question for you is, do you know this person? Two mice nibbling on a jumbo marshmallow is an incredible visual. Okay, Buckeye Guy. Let me answer this, or let me ask you this. Have you known this man prior to the first date? Because if so, then yes, I think that you can get them a gift. But if this is like you two met on Tinder, then I'm like, okay, might be a little too soon. But it's also a gift, and there's judgment. Let's go. Tim Gross. No, we met on Bumble a month ago. I would say it's a little early. Okay. This came. This is a gift for my mom. I need to put it together. But the Ecto one with the Slimer. It's very cool. Ugh. Well, look at this guy. You can't act like you don't want to hang out with this dude. Squid, thank you for the cheers. That's so nice. I missed you more. I missed you more. Okay, this is, I would argue, these are my favorite guys that I got. I got the 4 original Turner. That is true. Shout out to Turner. Everyone subscribe to Turner for editing that YouTube video in literally 35 seconds. It was insane. Turner, ADHD fears Turner. He has like a coffee machine. It was the whole thing. So check this out. I got all 4 Ghostbusters. Boom. Tell me that's not sick. That's so funny that I guess I have my, what are their names? So this is Winston. This one is, which one is this one? Spengler. He's like the nerdy one, right? Then you have Venkman. He's like the leader of the group. And then which one? Stance. This one, I relate most to him because he's the enthusiastic one. You know? Winston, Ray, Egon, and Peter. Well, Egon is, I thought Egon was, the god. Haley, this isn't a Christmas gift because I'm borrowing it, but she did, I have this very nice digital camera. Egon Spengler, that's true. He is the coolest. I like his glasses. I like them all. Don't worry, Turner, that's a great point, Star. Actually, Turner did jump the gun, cutting his hair. But yeah, check this out. This is fire. I'm about to be making content out the wazoo with all the fire content. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be nasty. I need to email back Casey's, the Midwest gas station, because what's it called? They, I need to, like, post, like, the video. Or I need to record the video, and then I can post it, of me getting their new pizzas. So, I just gotta figure it out. Okay. I got this from Haley. I'm gonna drop a YouTube video about this. I'm probably gonna film that tonight, maybe. Look at that. Look how freaking awesome this guy is. Gas station pizza, trust me. Trust me, it's gas. I also got this. I hope so. Turner would never wish me to cut my hair. Jessica, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Oh my god. Okay. The content is about to get so good. This is a stream deck. There's a letter on here. Casey's Pizza is fire. Thank you, Luz is awesome 420. Yeah, stream deck is about to get crazy. The stream quality is about to take off, baddies. I hope you're ready. We're gonna get round of applauses. We're gonna get boos. It's gonna be a whole thing. My sister got me this awesome field journal. This awesome field journal. So I can take notes and sketches. My brother got me these really nice headphones. He did a lot of research. Very nice. Perfect for documenting cryptid encounters. Exactly. I don't usually wear overhead headphones, but it is what it is. Next up, I hope you're ready. You're all about to think I'm weird. This is too many toys. Let the record show. I didn't think I'd get them all. Okay. I thought just by saying, like, I thought that by just being like, hey, these are some of the things, you know, it's like you post, you send like 10 and you get like 2. That was what I thought was gonna happen. Okay? So do we all agree to not judge? My sister gave me this Trader Joe's bag. Christine says sure. That's all I needed. Okay. Starting off strong. No. He lost a Wolverine claw. What's up, Mari? How are you? Why do you fire content? What's up? Thank you. Why do you look so cool? What the, how do you look so cool? What the heck? Your name is like in all caps. You're like bold-faced. And you're verified. What does that mean? Sorry if that comes off as rude. Okay. I actually need to re-glue a Wolverine claw in here. But, check it out. Wolverine. Boom. Says he's verified. Listen, if I had to look at a star next to someone's name or a check mark, I'd rather see the star. You know, you guys are way cooler than that guy, but I just want to know how he's different. Like, do I have that cool check mark? Yeah, this is Wolverine. Looking cool, bub. Very tough. I don't know what happened to his claws. I'm kind of scared. Okay. Next up, we have Gary for the Superman movie. That's right. The director of which, to remind everyone, is a Quinnian. That is true. The director of Superman and leader of the Justice League, or not the Justice League, but DC. Gary, number 4. Streets call him Quattro. Very cool robot. James Gunn. What's up? We're doing a toy haul. I got a bunch of cool toys. Okay. My brother, yes. This was so funny. I didn't put Gary on the list, but my brother thought he looked cool, so he bought him. And then my brother loves like being well dressed, and so he was like, yeah, I thought this guy looked cool. This is just a bald white guy, Lex Luthor, but it was funny because it's like so obvious that my brother was like, oh, he's well dressed, therefore he's cool. And to be fair, he is pretty cool. In the movie, this is Nosferatu. Yeah, pretty cool. I hope you're ready because we're just getting started. Okay, next up, where am I going to display with them? I'm going to play with them in my room as if I were a 10-year-old child. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. Next up, we have Bishop. He is an X-Men from the future. He's just kind of a badass. He's just kind of tough. And then we have Cyclops. Who got? Yes, I have watched X-Men 97. It is super good. Who got this guy? My brother did. My brother and parents. Here we have Cyclops from X-Men 97. Very tough, Your Honor. You want this suit right here? I agree. Cyclops looks tough here. There's more. There's plenty more. Next up, we have Morph, X-Men 97. His whole thing is he's like, he can transform into people, and then he has their powers too, which is just a pretty, like, overpowered, like that's a cool power to have. And then this is cool, okay? NB icon. That's true. Does Morph use they, them pronouns? Next up, we have Chameleon, which I feel like this is older brother, younger brother. Chameleon is from Spider-Man. Specifically, this art style is the animated series. And it would always be a dead giveaway that it was Chameleon because he had this belt. And I just love that they're both bald, you know? But yeah, I love it. It's so funny. They look related. They look related. Look, they're holding hands. There's more. Then we have Magneto from X-Men 97. As you can tell, I recently watched X-Men 97. Fire maroon suit. A nice plum. Controls magnetism. Lauren, thank you so much. Oh my god, that's so funny. For some reason, this is connected to my YouTube. This is from the Superman movie. He's like a kaiju that like gets bigger, you know? This was Haley's favorite guy. Out of all the toys that I showed her, this one was her favorite, and I thought that was funny. We have Executioner. He's a bad guy. That's interesting. That's cool that if Morph does use them, that's pretty cool. And last, but certainly not least, from the new Fantastic Four movie, we have Joseph Quinn. And that isn't a ship name of me and Joseph Rodriguez. That is the Human Torch. Very cool. I found Wolverine's claw. This one is really cool. Got flame powers. This is the bag of all their guns and spare heads. But yes. I watched Marty Supreme last night. I'm gonna record a video reviewing it, but if you have not seen Marty Supreme yet, I would highly recommend it. The Claw! It was so good. It was so fun. Heck yeah. I love it. I've seen some discourse online surrounding it. Heck yeah. Oh, popped right back in there. Look at that. 3 claws, baby. I gotta glue that for sure. Oh, it's got a sting. Yeah, discourse on the internet surrounding Marty Supreme. And it's like... It's like literally the difference between like media literacy. I also got a bunch of Legos and whatnot, but I would say that is the bulk of the toys that I got, or, you know, gifts. Big Wendy has seen it, but you haven't. Quinn, what the heck? Oh, I also got this chapstick. And this is really, this is the new, like, like, you know how Dr. Squanch or whatever? This one is hot chalky, and it's really good on my lips. Yes, Star, I would love to know what you all got for Christmas. Please share. Did everyone here watch HOH sweater? That's cool. Wait, what the heck? Uh-oh, Jessica, thank you for 7 months! I have not seen Stranger Things yet. Got new retinol. Ooh. Yeah, you're locking in this time. Okay, view my channel. Videos. We have 128 views. We are famous. We have 128 views on the BBC challenge.
All right, my name's Quinn. I'm the most dangerous.
And 2 comments. We are famous. Oh yeah, if we watched Stranger Things, I'm telling you what would happen. They would they would bust through these windows personally and kill me. How far until it beats the map pod? That is true. I need to take that down. Let me look. Okay, Matt has 3.2k views. How to make the perfect... I could show you all this. I could just show you this. Yes, the BBC challenge is there.
Okay, the casting video is the start of the all, so I want you to put in an immense amount of thought to show how badly you want this, all right? I think the
Oh my god, Traders is gonna be great. Conformity gate with Stranger Things. Not yet. What does that mean? What is conformity gate? I need you to all know this. I am calling it now. Can I put like $5 down and I Venmo a random chatter if I'm wrong? I think that Rob from Love Island is going to be a traitor. Shout out to Dylan Turner for subscribing on YouTube. That's super nice. I think Rob... We don't care about that, Rob. I would argue... By the way, 3 episodes dropped this week, 2 next week. Whoa. Michael Horan, hello. Brianna, that is a crazy drop. 3 episodes this week, 2 next week, and 1 week. Like, wow. That is just like, he's just good looking. Matt B, 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you. I don't like the 3 episode, 2 episode drops. I'm like, how? It's either do 2 episodes a week or just do once a week. I feel like people have the attention span. Like, I really think, this is so loud on my end. I really think that we have the attention span to be able to watch it, you know? I think Donna Kelsey could be one. I feel like, I don't know anything about Donna Kelsey. Is she like a dastardly... does she give off like she would be fun, sneaky vibes? Because I think that, like, Love Island is one of the biggest shows out right now. Like, I think Love Island is one of the biggest shows out right now. His season was really good, according to all reports. I have not watched it yet. And so I just think that, like, I think that Rob, whatever his name is, what is his? Shoot, have fun playing a deceitful game. Oh, it's over. It's over. She's totally a traitor. That'd be so fun. I have no idea, but whatever. You all know who I'm talking about when I say Rob from Love Island. I would believe it so wholeheartedly. He has cool tattoos. Like, he is perfect. He has cool snake tattoos. He's a snake wrangler. He's too big of a, like, you know. Tiffany, for sure a traitor. I would sit down and I would know she was a traitor instantly, but I'm not gonna pretend like I wouldn't just suck up to her. She gave the best answer. They had an article out where it was like, do you want to be a traitor or a faithful? She had the best. I also hope that the Master Chef lady is a traitor. It's Shirley Temple. I don't know who, because I didn't do any more investigative journalism, but did you know that someone from Squid Game The Challenge Season 2 got a call for traitors because of, like, they knew, so they, you know, their friends, their casting person really liked them. I heard it from a Squid Game person and they were talking shit. They were like, no, this is dumb as fuck. And it highlights the, like, in casting, it's like, and apparently they were like, yeah, the reason that they even made it far is because they said they want to be a faithful. No, they were talking shit about the person who was on Squid Game, you know? They were, like, pretty... but it, like, highlights this thing where it's like, it's about who you know. And I think that that's crazy on, like, a show like Traitors or, like, even The Challenge, where I'm like, you could just watch their season and you'll know if you're gonna get a good, like, you know? You could just, like, do research and know who's a flop and who's not. But instead, you have someone from Squid Game The Challenge Season 2 before it aired getting calls because you liked that casting person. But I don't know. I thought that was crazy. Oh, this is awesome. That's adorable. I love the little cat in there. Oh. Whoa. I might need this guy. Oh, fucking me up. I need to stop. No, I do not know the lore about what Kristen had to do to win Top Chef. Would you mind sharing it? Oh, that's not that cool. Who's buying this guy? You know, like, who's like, yo, oh, she won a battle back. That's fire. That's so fire. Now this back bling, I'm like, that makes sense. This makes sense. Oh, that's crazy. Pulp Fiction? That's crazy. This is one of my favorite Batmobiles of all time, by the way. Oh, and they have a Joker version? That's kind of cool. Oh, look at all these Christmassy... That's kind of adorable. You know what I watched the first 20 minutes of that this reminds me of? Has anyone seen Lemony Snicket's like series of unfortunate events, the one with Jim Carrey? They have a little at the start. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh. Can I not to spoil the New Year's tea and drama, but I have to come forward and say something. I hope you're ready, and I hope that you can all trust me when I say this. I got to ride in Turner's car. And it's a Tesla, and unfortunately, it was a pretty cool car. Unfortunately, it was kind of sick. What year though? Oh, it's like the older one. Yeah, take away my woke card. I literally felt like a fraud. I was like, this is crazy. But it was like, there were cameras everywhere. So then I felt safer because Turner was like, I felt like Turner had like fucking X-ray vision. And then the heated seats in the back, it like, it was like instantaneous. It was cool. Now, what's funny is like whatever model that he got, if you like buy it now, since Elon is like the worst CEO of all time, a fun fact is that they've started cutting back on what they offer. What is I love heated seats cookies. My favorite thing is to turn a heated seat on. What's it called though? My real dream, I want to buy a Volkswagen van, the electric ones, but they're like $80 million. I want a van so I can like move stuff, you know? Just me? But yeah, we were honey whipping in Turner's Tesla, and I was like, damn, this is kind of cool. The Toyota van is nice. How much is it? Does it look like... I don't want a mom van, you know? Like, I don't want a mom van. I want like a... Whoa. Madison, hello! Holy, what the fuck? Okay. I want like something like this here. All right, let me look up your Toyota. Yeah, that's too mom van-y. That's too mom van at. Well, this is kind of cool. How much is it? That is kind of cool. What the f- Okay, Reddit. Did I ever see the Mystery Machine van in Lincoln? Like the one that belongs to that toy store? Suzu XOXO, hello, hello. Run away and don't ever look back. Well, all right. Okay. Someone normal drives it? What the heck? Yes. I want to live in this. This would be so sick. I would do great in van life. I just need a shower. I want to do van... Okay, okay. Why are we so zoomed in, guys? They have to know that this is not what we want. Like, I need it to be flat in the back. Like, I want it to be flatbed. Oh my god. What the fuck? They're doing the worst job of selling this vehicle. Why is everything so zoomed in, brother? Perfect. Oh, it has scratches on the paint. Come on, dude. I would love... If I had won like the Big Brother 26, I would buy one of these vans and convert it. Wait, what? This is what I need. This is 100% what I need. How do I do this? Okay. Upgrade options. Let's... Maroon, thank you. Okay, okay, okay. How do I reserve this? Custom color is $20,000. Orange it is. Okay. Okay, baddies. We're getting the electric vehicle VW bus in orange. Yeah, orange is the best option. My third favorite color. I mean, you might as well. Is this $250,000? That's the what makes you beautiful. I'm sorry. Hey, quick question. Does that say $251,000? That's insane. I would not have bought that on Big Brother, actually. If I won Big Brother, I wouldn't have done it. You could literally buy a house, yeah. That's insane. There has to be cheaper options. Did anyone want anything specific for Christmas and they didn't get it, but they're gonna buy it for themselves? Those are my favorite gifts. When you're like, I'm just gonna buy this myself. Yeah, I actually said 250K is a house. That's like if you had bought it in 2008, you know? Now they're millions of dollars, but don't worry. A Bone Maman advent calendar. That sounds cool. Heather, my draw. That is the greatest idea I've ever heard in my life. That is my life. As is. Oh my god, look at this. I'm surfing. That's so fun. Oh yeah, you gotta reward yourself, Heather, you know? You work so hard every day. And you think you don't deserve a gift? That would be ridiculous. We went down the Boston slide. Everyone, you need to know that shit is a lie. That police officer had to be dripping in oil. Like, lubed up. KY jelly. Something. There's no way. I'm not going to talk about New Year's. This is a Christmas stream. But you know what I'm talking about. If you know the Boston slide. Also, I'm washed up. Just found out I'm chopped. We have every Big Brother star under the sun. And this person sees us and goes, "Oh my god, are you Morgan from Big Brother?" She goes, "Yeah," and that's they're all on Big Brother too. Sick to my stomach. Ooh, VIP. VIP. I'm gonna be recording a YouTube or I'm gonna post like a video talking about Marty Supreme. Because I feel like I have some profound thoughts on it. So I'm gonna do a little movie review. Tyler, the Creator, wasn't in it as much as I thought he was going to be. And I would have loved to see him in there more, actually. That was his real ass? That's huge. Phoenix, welcome. Marty Supreme is 1,000,000% worth the watch. It's one of those movies that I think makes you smarter. Like, I think it's good to watch movies that are not Marvel movies. Even though I let the record show, I love Marvel movies, I do think that we watch too much Marvel. It can't be good for you to exclusively watch Marvel movies. And Bunny, you need to know, my friend Star let us know that Timothy Chalamet's thick ass is actually his butt. I like Marvel movies, but we gotta watch stuff, you know? Not all Marvel movies are created equal either. Like, I feel Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, that's a good movie. That's, you know, thoughtful. But I also watched Thor Love and Thunder in the theater, and that truly felt like watching Love and Thunder, that felt insulting. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I love that movie. It was insane. The movie didn't feel finished. Like, when I say it felt insulting, I mean, like, I watched it and it felt like they finished the movie like 70%. I have not seen Moonlight yet, no. Thunderbolts was good. It could have been better, but it was still really good. Morgan mentioned, and this was probably a joke, but she mentioned a content house of like reality TV. Oh, 1,000,000%. The latest Captain America movie was like truly, it was like in the process of being good, but they just didn't care to make it great, you know? That's how I felt watching it. I was like, it's like Marvel doesn't care. They're like, well, it doesn't matter. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come here, buddy. That's another thing, is Sam, Captain America, like the new Captain America, his actor has so much like charisma and like all this stuff, and then they're not giving him a chance to, like, Sam Wilson, they're not giving him a chance to just be Captain America. And I'm just like, can we just... Oh, we're stuck. I did not watch Drag Race. Okay, can I watch season 18 without watching everything else? Because we can cover Drag Race. I think that's a genius idea. Anthony Mackie is so good. He's in a like Christmas movie that is so good. It's called The Night Before. It's a banger. That's all you need to know. Anthony Mackie. He's in it's called The Night Before, and it's so good. I might watch it tonight. Wait, what do we think about the Sage files? Sage said everyone's a cheater dirtbag, and I think that's hilarious. She would not lie. That makes 0 sense. This is not... Like, there's no incentive to lie. Gee, I wonder... Well, during the game, it didn't make sense. Now, it's like, yeah, that's crazy. Because it sounds like it was just, like, the most insane... pre-gaming on the planet. I also don't think, okay, so like Sophie, there's nuance here, right? Like there's nuance where we, like, Big Brother 26, there was pre-gaming. Did you guys know that? When we moved into the house, they put us on hard ice, which means everyone has to be quiet. And you're not allowed to talk. Do you know who the most talkative person on the planet was? Lisa. Not me. Are you kidding me? I respect the sanctity of the game. I didn't want to get in trouble. I knew that someone like myself is replaceable. Specifically, if the live feeds aren't on, they'll replace me. They don't care. Like, I knew I was replaceable, you know? Lisa pre-gaming made me not trust her whatsoever. like not even remotely. Where is this chest? She wasn't actually pre-gaming, by the way. Felicia, 1,000,000%. Mackenzie apparently wouldn't stop talking. Tucker and Mackenzie would not stop talking, from what I heard, whenever we were put on hard ice. And you know what it is? At least for BB26, it made everyone think, man, you're annoying. Yeah, so like you move into the house and then it's like they call you into it's like we got to, oh Jesus. Okay, how do I explain it? You go into the house and then we did a tour of the house. Okay, everyone, we need you to go into these spots and shut up, do not talk, and you're getting everyone's like first thoughts, like first impressions. And so it wouldn't be exactly fair if you're in there and you're missing out on all these first time conversations. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my God. This guy has the greatest accuracy on the planet. But it's like, it wouldn't be fair at the very start, because you just miss those like important conversations. So instead of making everyone like rehab the same conversations, they're like, we're just gonna separate you guys. And so apparently Mackenzie was the one talking, apparently Tucker was talking for their move-in group, and then for my move-in group it was Lisa, and Lisa would like she went into the fridge and they're like, hey guys, try to stay in your spot. And she's like, okay, I'm just gonna make my food real quick though. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this lady's crazy. I was like, if she's not gonna listen to production, she's willing to do anything, you know? And then like it was like in the bathroom, was her where she was put in the bathroom. I had to go pee. And so I'm waiting for T-Core to finish using the restroom, and she like signals to me to sit next to her. She's like, sit next to me. And I was like, there's nothing more that I want on this earth, but we're not allowed to. She's trying to talk to me while I'm in the bathroom. I was like, you're not gonna incriminate me. They'll send me home, you know? But yeah, it's like there's different levels of talking, and unfortunately it sounds like Survivor 49, people saw the talking and saw it as like a missed opportunity if you don't respond. And so then all of a sudden now it's like this machine where it's just getting worse and worse. So now if you aren't talking, you're getting cooked. Heather, that would be interesting. I don't think so, because I feel like we would have heard about it. But in the era of like non-live move-ins, I have no clue. But yes, that's what I believe. Because, like, I don't think Sophie is the type to do that. I think Sophie is the type to respond. And I think that the frustration shouldn't be in the responders, but the frustration should be in the people instigating that communication. Sweet Jesus. I really want to use the sniper here. Gotcha. Yeah, it sounds like Jake would be the type to talk. Just off of vibe checks. Just looking at that guy, I'm like, yeah, that dude was for sure talking. Versus like a Sophie, I feel inclined to believe that she would just be a responder. Savannah does give out like, yeah, production. The secret was just like, yo, I respect the sanctity of this game too much. Oh. Freaking Batman, by the way, just... That secret is the craziest thing. From what I have heard from Survivor players, they are so confused on how that happened. Because a secret's mouth is so tiny that it, like, they struggle to bite people. And so I find it so fascinating. Oh, what if I do this? Oh. But I also recognize that I'll forgive Sophie for anything because I like her IRL. Oh my god, I keep missing. Uh-huh, I gotcha. Aha! So I like Sophie, so therefore, you know, I'm gonna be more willing. Ah! Fuck. I was doing so good, darn it. I liked those guns. Yeah, I don't think it, I think that also, Tim, exactly, I get the vibe, but she's fine. Yeah, I trust Sophie. I also think that Ball never lies. She talks bad about Castaways. Honestly, Sage not being on Big Brother might have been the greatest gift production has ever given anyone on the face of the earth. I do not think Sage would enjoy the Big Brother experience of you get out of the house and then you find out that your friends talk shit about you for no reason. And I say that as someone who doesn't handle that well personally, you know. I mean, what is she sharing? Like, Survivor did the best that they could, you know. I think unfortunately, I think Ball never lies. I think that Savannah was gonna win Survivor no matter what. Nicole! Okay, so Nicole, Survivor 49 happens, and the third place finisher came out and was like, hey, these people were pre-gaming and it had an impact on the meta of the game. You had 3 out of the 5. That's sick. People, Madison, how do you feel about the cast for Big Brother 2? People say that that's like the reason, like that was one of the most important casts of all time for reality TV. I feel inclined to agree because I love Big Brother 2, but okay, so a fun fact. Sabaya and Katura from Survivor 45, they met in the they met in a bathroom, and Sabaya looked at Katura and was just like, I've got you, you know? And it's like, it doesn't matter because Sabaya and Katura didn't win, you know? And now they're dating, so that's adorable. But, no, 100%. I agree that it should be stopped 1,000,000%. I say that, I know that I'm a rule breaker and everything, but when it comes to like the sanctity of a game like Big Brother, I fully agree that you should be quiet, that you should follow the rules there. Ow! Ow, ow. No, no! What a... We're talking about Sage, yes. Oh, Monica is an awesome player. So fun to watch. I like Sage. I think that she got I don't think that it's fair that she followed the rules and she feels that it impacted the end of the game. But I don't know if Sage could have won Survivor 49 anyway. Unfortunately, what's my stance here? I think that I think Savannah was gonna win no matter what. Like, she is a dog. Oh yes, Heather might draw. I don't know if you've talked about I don't know if you've read Dan Giesling's book, but he had that experience where you like go out with people to the beach and stuff like that, and you're not allowed to talk and stuff. And then, oh my God, Christine, look, this is how you know I studied the casting videos too much. Christine, she said that she saw Zach and he was like being weird as fuck at the beach. If anyone's watched those videos before. Dan has a book, yes. Dan's book is it's not the greatest, or it's not the most helpful thing for getting cast on reality TV anymore because it's so different, but I found it inspiring. I like to read about other people's success. I like to read and hear about other people's success, and I find that motivating. So I really appreciated Dan's book because it was like, dang, he did it. He's living the dream. If he can do it, why not me? Kind of thing. So it sounded like we could watch the video. Hold on. After this game, we'll watch Christine's video where she describes it. Where's this guy shooting from? Oh. Batman, by the way. The law, is it the 48 Laws of Power? Is it that book, Heather? Because I've heard that book is really good. I want to read that. You didn't like Christine? To me, she, yes, Heather. I don't think I read Reagan's thing, but it talked about, oh yeah, Hardy was like the hottie. He described in his interview, like, Big Brother used to be, in my head, as big as, or like as culturally significant as like a Love Island. Big Brother 16, Christine. Like that to me is like what's comparable, is that everyone watched it. And so like in California, Hardy, like, he would work out with a jump rope every morning, and they like jump ropes were sold out in California because Hardy was so hot that everyone was like, if you want to look like Hardy, you got to do that. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Monica is an angel. I loved her. It's on! It's on! I think she's so sick. It's on. She kills me. You know who had me tearing up in LA was Michelle. That nerd Jake, yo, I'm finally able to catch a stream. What's good, Jake? Dude, I met a chatter. Oh my god. Charles! Charles, if you're here. Not Charles. Charlie. Fuck. I remember you, Charlie. Charlie saw me in the airport. Or getting on the plane. He was like, Quinn? I think for All Stars, you have to do the gamers. Like I don't think like you can't, like, for an All Stars 3 situation, you have to cast people who understand and can compartmentalize the game. And the people that are like who respect the game more than the like, you know? Dude, there's rumors that Nicole like this was during like whatever, that she was like getting spicy with her feet with Dr. Will in the hot tub. That was like a thing. You've got this, Ella. Do you have in your head what you want to film and record? I need this guy to die. Okay, perfect. Oh my god. Yeah, the fact that it was like her husband. Ah! Let's get out of here, chat. Oh, wait, hold on. Now let's get out of here, chat. Oh, Cowboy Nokomis was, that's straight up evil. That, like, I think that that's unethical. Like, I think that the, like, I think that they should have spent some time in jail after that. Because here's the thing. People are under the assumption that this is like Parent Trap, you know? And it's like, oh, you just so happen to love your twin. There's so much like interpersonal, like family drama that happens with people just as a result of like, not every family is gonna get along, you know? And so then it's just like, what a gamble, you know? That could have put like Nokomis in danger, you know? Like exposing her to a side of the family that is undercover is crazy. Oh, sweet Jesus. What the? Danny Evil Dick, that's crazy. Like, that's not fair at all. It's like, hey, your terrible father, he's here. Like, that's insane. Because Evil Dick is not a cool guy. Does anyone know this? Apparently, like, this was a thing on Twitter. I don't remember this happening. But Cody and Derek threw Evil Dick into a bush. Does anyone remember? I don't remember this being on Twitter. Kat knew what people were talking about. But apparently, yeah. Yeah, and apparently he like damaged Zach's like phone or something. Like threw his cell phone on the ground and it shattered. And so then Cody and Derek like were like, hell no, and went and got him and handled it. Yeah, apparently it was a thing on Twitter. Like, Kat knew what he was talking about when he was telling us the story, and I was like hyped because I don't like Evil Dick. Obviously, he's not a nice guy. I don't like the way he speaks about like the women of my, you know, from my season specifically. I find it pretty gross, the things that he says. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. Oh my god, I'm so stressed. He lives in Ireland. He's so insufferable. They kicked him out of the country. No. Fuck. Okay, let's watch that video.
My roasted butter. Woo! How did I do it? I don't know. But here's the story. So I made an audition tape, okay? You have every day to learn how to audition tape. When I get my audition tape, say, okay, I will help you with your audition tape. So I sent an audition tape to everybody, okay? I get an email back and it says, hey, Christine, we liked your video. if you can go to the Phoenix casting call, we would love you to go. You're going to be a VIP. And I was like, what? I was so excited, okay? Lifelong dream. I had been watching it since season 1. I was 9 years old. Okay, every year I told my parents, I'm going to be on this show. Yes, this was my first time ever auditioning. I go to the Phoenix casting call. I'm in the group of people who want to be on Big Brother, who are also auditioning. While I'm in line too, there's a ton of people who are like, you should do this, you should do this. It's my 17th time auditioning. And I was like, okay, whatever you say, I'm obviously not going to do because you will still haven't made it on. I'm in my group and they're like, why should you be on Big Brother? Why should you do this? Why should you do that? I auditioned. You can watch, like I said, you can watch my other video where I say more of what I said. Apparently they liked me. This was in Phoenix. It was a 2-hour drive from Tucson. On my drive back after the audition, I get a call and they're like, hey, can you meet us in Phoenix tomorrow? We want to give you another audition. Or we want to give you the next step in the audition. I don't know. I was like, I go home. I have to fill out this huge form on the interweb. It literally took me 6 hours. I had to work early the next morning, work, then drive back to the auditions, okay? I went to this audition on 1 hour of sleep. I drank more caffeine that day than I have ever drank in a day in my life. And I don't even really need caffeine. Also, my hair looks so white trash. I go back to my other audition. We meet in an office room. It's just me and this casting director named Cherish, who is fucking phenomenal. On that form that I had to fill out,
that's literally what I was thinking. I was like, there's nothing wrong with her. This
is most interesting things about you.
This is how it works.
I don't fucking have shit. I was this poor little white girl from Tucson, Arizona. I was a barista. Well, I wrote that I'd been in a hot air balloon accident because I did do that. I wrote that I threw a birthday party for a homeless, 21-year-old once at a park. That's true. You know, of course I wrote a ton of true things. But at this audition, they ask you about that stuff. You're just one-on-one. She has a camera set up. She's asking you these questions and you just answer them honestly. My interview was 45 minutes, I think. I do my interview with her. I'm driving home and I'm like, fuck, I should have said this. I should have said this. I fucked up. But I was incredibly honest in all of my answers. So there really was nothing else I could have said. A couple weeks later, I get a call from Robin Cass. She's like, hey, I think I want to fly to LA. I think we want to audition you a little more. And I'm like, what? Amazing. Truly amazing. Side note real quick. My casting director ended up telling me that after we had our interview and she had to sell me to Robin Cass and the directors, producers, she put up my picture and they go, pass. I was very unfortunate looking back then. So they go, pass. Get out of here. Bailey wanted to say hello. Bailey wanted to say
I just realized she has the early 2010s
goes, wait, hold on a second, watch this
YouTube
video.
music playing.
And then after my video, they were all, yeah, because apparently I have personality or something. Robin Cass calls me and she's like, don't tell anybody, but we're gonna fly you to LA, blah, blah, blah. A couple weeks, months later, I don't know. Also, it does not matter when you send your audition tape in, just send it in. You don't have to do it soon, you don't have to do it late. It doesn't matter when you send it in, they're gonna call you or they're not going to call you no matter what. I get flown to LA! You get put up in a hotel room and you have about 15,000 auditions. I feel like I should say interviews. You have a lot of interviews once you get there. You have PAs, production assistants. They help you okay, at this time, you're gonna do this. At this time, you're gonna do this, blah, blah, blah. Also, you have a specific time where you can eat, breakfast, where you can go get dinner, where you can go to the pool, you can go to the gym, and you cannot talk to anyone. Period, okay? You can't talk to anybody, and you're looking around and you're like, some of these bitches, they're gonna be on the show with me. So I went to the gym and I ran as much as I ever could because I knew people were watching me. And I was like, if I get on with these people, they're gonna know I'm badass. And I literally thought I was gonna die afterwards.
That makes zero sense.
So my first interview comes up. And you know who's there? All the producers are there, okay? And the voice of Big Brother. I didn't know that at the time though. So I'm a super fan and they know this. And they go, Christine, do you know who this guy is? And I was like, no, I don't. I didn't know what any of them looked like. I didn't know what Allison Grabner looked like at that point. Yes, I was a super fan, but did I Google what she looked like? No. And did I have Twitter? No. I had live feeds and watched every season. She is not on it. And the guy goes, house kiss, stop that. And I was like,
there's B-roll footage of her going, derp. She has Harry Potter stuff behind this, you know?
oh my god! That was so fucking cool. So I met Don. She
loves that.
He's actually really, really amazing. All of them are actually very, very good to you and very cool. My first interview, they're like, Christine, what's gonna be the hardest part about being in the Big Brother house? And I said, well, honestly, at home, I don't ever wear clothes. which I thought was completely normal. Like, why do you guys even wear clothes at home? I'm literally only in clothes to film this video right now.
Yeah. She had like the thick glasses. The reason we're watching this is we were talking about Brittany apparently went on like a mini like vacation thing with some of the Big Brother people, and she said that Rachel was really annoying. And she talks about this a little bit further because that was outside of my experience.
So they thought that was hilarious, and they were like, what? You don't wear clothes? And I was like, no, I hate clothes. Like, they're very constricting. I do it in public because I have to, but I hate them. And that was the callous, my dudes. They were...
My dudes, I'm telling you right now, she would have been best friends with Rubina, Tucker, and Chemo. They would have lived, laugh, loved all day. This would have been incredible.
Laughing so hard, and they were like, that's absolutely insane. And I was like, why is that weird? So anyways, we're interviewing, blah, blah, blah. I go back into my hotel room and I'm like, I literally cannot believe that just happened. I can't believe I met all these people. I'm watching people from my room. You know, I'm looking out the window, watching people swim. I saw Amber swimming, and I was like, damn, that girl's hot. Next up, I have another interview with the same people, but more added. Pretty much every interview is the same people, but then they add more people each time, okay? So I have my other interview. We talk about the same shit, that I like to be nude. They asked me questions. So I was Big Brother 16. They asked me a lot of questions about Big Brother 15 and what I would have done. I answered, you know, very honestly about everything. They say, hey, do you guys want to go to a field trip to the beach? And I was like, fuck yeah. You get in a van with like 12 other people that are auditioning for Big Brother. In my van, that ended up being on the season with me was Nicole, Caleb, and Zach. They drop us off at Hollywood first. Zach was so weird. I love this guy now, and I think he was being weird on purpose. But he like was just sitting on walls, like literally, I don't know how to explain what he was doing. He was like hiding in coves, like, I don't know, it was weird. I was stalking Nicole. She took a picture of Britney Spears' star, and I was like, this bitch is confusing because she's wearing cowboy boots, but she's taking a picture of Britney Spears' star. When we were driving, actually, I saw this girl just peeing at the bus station. She was just peeing on the sidewalk at the bus station. Me and Caleb locked eyes. We're not allowed to talk, and we just locked eyes like, the fuck did we just see? I thought it was smart to start, you know, spying on the people. What are they doing? What are they thinking? So I did. But honestly, the interviews are just the same. Just different people being added each time. So my last interview, this is the big one. This is everything. This is the last one. They have you wait in like a warehouse, and there's like 20 of you all at different tables. You're not allowed to talk. You're literally just sitting there reading magazines for forever, and you get called up one at a time. This is the time when they start asking you, who'd you see down there? Who have you been keeping an eye on? Who do you think you'd be threatened by? Who do you think you would align with? Fuck, I didn't even remember exactly what I said, but no offense to cowboys out there, but I don't usually get along with cowboys. I love country music.
I would have, the most attractive looking people is who I would have said, oh, they're threatening. I would not vibe with them. I'd be a little nervous that they might go after me. Just because it's like, they're more likely to get on the show, you know?
And I love two-stepping, so it doesn't really make that sense. But I just feel like in general, the country lifestyle is not me.
Oh, 1
I
million
said that I
percent
didn't
the
like
little...
Caleb. He wore cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, and it really grossed me out. I talked about how pretty Amber was and how I felt threatened by her. Obviously, she's drop dead gorgeous. What's funny is, like, you have two different sets of people who fly to LA, and I was known as the wild card, okay? I was the person that didn't fit in anything. I was what they called the McRae auditioning, you know, for this season. But the thing is it was wild because Frankie got cast, right? But in my group, it was a different gay man that was black, but was a lot like Frankie. I had noticed him because he was Vine famous. I fucking loved Vine. I knew who he was. I never told the producers that because I wanted to be cast and then be like, hey dude, I know who you are, all this stuff. It was literally like if Frankie walked into an alternate universe. It was super odd. Interview's done. I go home and I'm like, oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I should have said this, I should have said this, I should have, you know, right? Because I'm an overthinker, aren't we all? But I get a call And this one is like an hour and a half interview. And it's like, hey, if we were to come film at your home, what should we do? What would we do? Who would we talk to? All of this stuff. And you talk for like an hour and a half, and they're really nice. And
yeah, I want to know who that guy is.
After my last interview, one of the producers came up to me and they go, if you do not get on this show, I will eat my shoe. They were like, you are getting on. And it was so nice, but still you doubt yourself, okay? So I get a call that's like, hey, I really don't want to ruin the magic because when you get your key, it really is a surprise. So there is some stuff I'm going to leave out. You can ask me privately if you want, but I just, as much as I'm so bitter towards Big Brother, to be honest, if it is your dream, do it. And I don't want to ruin the magic for you. So, I found my key. Yes, that's real. Unless you're an alternate, they say, hey, you're an alternate. We're about to have you find this key, but you're not in it for real. Because like Hayden was an alternate. But I found my key, and then immediately they go, give me your phone. And I'm like, oh, what? They take your phone, you drive to your home, they literally are like, you have a flight at this time, you need to pack and you need to go. You go back to your home and you have like your Big Brother bag that you're packing.
It did ruin her life,
pack, like,
to be fair.
overnight
And then it
clothes
turns
in
out her
like,
husband was not a good guy.
to the airport and sleep in the next day.
I'm Team Christine
because
there.
you'll be trapped in a
not
hotel
the
room.
cheating part, but the like she got out of it.
But the funny part is they're asking you questions. What kind of people do you hate? What kind of thing? They're filming you, right? And you pack and unpack that Big Brother bag a billion times. So watch, next time you watch like intro videos of people packing, it's you.
Thank God. Thank God we don't do this. From my experience, we were not kidnapped until like a week later. Because I needed help. Like it was like a full family effort of like my mom, my dad, myself working so hard to like tightly roll all of the clothes as tight as possible to fit into the like suitcase and everything. If they had made us leave when we filmed, I would have been cooked. I was not fully moved out of my apartment yet. I still needed to send an email being like, hey, I just paid for my last month of like the lease. I put the key right here. I'm leaving because I don't like my roommate. And so yeah, like thank God they didn't kidnap me.
Unpacking, you pack in. It takes about an hour of them interviewing you until, you know, they say what you want to say. I honestly had a bitch. The girl who kidnapped me and Nicole and like did our interviews when I was at the coffee shop, when I found my key, when I was packing my bag, she was a bitch. Everyone else had really good experiences. I cannot explain. I hated this woman. It was terrible. I cried so much that night, mostly just because of her. She was so just rude and inconsiderate. I'm packing my bag. We get the interview finished. I'm packing the rest of my bags. I get into a car, and when they film you driving away, that is you driving away. I did not see my family again for 3.5 months. So, we get on the airplane. I get flown to LA. I get trapped in a hotel room for, I think mine was 7 days. I don't remember exactly.
I was there for 14.
I'm not kidding. You're literally trapped in a room. You do not leave your room for 8 to 7 days. They do it on purpose. They want you to go stir crazy. You can ask them to watch movies. Or, and this is what I did, I asked to watch all the Big Brother seasons. So I rewatched as many seasons of Big Brother
I wish I could have done that
before I went in that house. During those 8 to 7 days, they film your intro package, they film CBS commercials,
you can't watch Big Brother
they film
anymore.
your interviews for Entertainment Tonight, things like that. They pick your character. Okay, bitch, look at my tattoos. Yeah, I understand I have tattoos, which people tend to do with motorcycle girls. Mine are purple! I have a baby shark! I got this way before the stupid song. I got this 10 years ago. And they dress me in goddamn studded
You
belts,
can't bring your own stuff.
combat boots.
Fun fact, I had the idea I was gonna burn my own DVDs. So I have this, right? Like I have this, so I was gonna burn my own DVDs. And like you can try to bring in your own DVDs. They told me no. I was gonna burn this, and I was gonna record every like Big Brother like YouTube video out there, No. I don't have Always Sunny. They had Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They had season 2 of, or it was like season 1, disc 2 of Always Sunny. But yeah, I was gonna burn my own DVDs of like Hive Mind videos, Peridium videos, and ETH Animail videos just to study, and they were like, no, do not bring your own stuff. I'm like, oh, dang it.
Ass, nasty ass, ugly necklace. And that is when I was like, I'm fucked. They are gonna make me a different completely person than I am. And that is why you didn't necessarily see this personality in the house. Ooh. They cast me as this weird ass rocker chick eventually. That lady literally made me so mad. And she was like, congratulations, you get to keep all the things I bought for you. And I literally said, I think it's all hideous. I don't want any of it. That's not who I am. Because I was annoyed.
I think we should zoom out for a moment, Christine, and be like, listen, you do whatever it takes to get through the door of the Big Brother house, and then you could just be yourself. That being said, they didn't buy me any clothes, so I can't, whatever feels whatever type of way. But it's like, I get the frustration, when I got cut, I was like, why did you put me in a box and then decide you don't like that box? But she got to go on the show,
Anyways, yeah, you just get room service for every fucking meal. It's wild.
Leah's dress.
And then
didn't they buy Kelly a whole new wardrobe? I have no idea if that's true. But I know Leah's dress for her intro package, that wasn't hers.
you film all your commercials, you film everything, and then the day comes. Where you're gonna arrive in the Big Brother house! And you go on set and you sit in a room for hours with a PA, production assistant, who they're all really cool and they're really fun.
I do love the PAs.
And they say, okay, Christine, let's go. And you go in the house.
Well, they liked the band nerd thing. Like,
I'll do
so
a
when I
video
was saying,
too.
like,
I feel
my
like a lot of
box.
people want to know about the jury house, which was the best vacation
Your
of my
PA?
life.
Hell yeah,
and like
Buckeye
the
guy.
in-between of
I
when you
love
get
a
evicted to
PA.
when you get into the jury house, like what that looks like. I'll do a video like that too. But yeah, that's my journey to the Big Brother house. Just kidding, I don't regret it anymore. I did for a while, but it is now a blessing. I'm actually really happy in my life. I wasn't for a long time. I'm really happy now. I love my life. I'm loving making these YouTube videos for you. Thank you for all your questions. Keep asking me questions. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, OnlyFans. All of it is at Meanie Christini. My Cash App is Meanie Christini. Again, if you saw my other video and you want to schedule a chat about your audition tape, email me and we will set up a tape.
Well,
Bye,
Joseph
guys.
wasn't, what is this?
What's going on, you guys? It's Nia Simone here, and I am back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about my open call experience going to the Big Brother casting in Dallas. If you're looking for tips on how to get on a reality television show, this is probably not going to be the video for you, because I highly doubt they're going to pick me. So this is going to be more so of what not to do when you are applying for reality TV. So I'm going to kind of give you the backstory about why I auditioned.
So someone asked, it was so cold. I'm gonna watch this video later. I'm super curious what she said, because I was there. What she's discussing, I was there. I was asked what made like Joseph and I's box different. I feel like Joseph's whole box was that he worked at a video store, and then mine was like, I'm the quirky guy. Why does it sound like we're in the void? Do I sound weird? Hello? I think that I was like loud, quirky. They really liked that I was a band nerd, so they had me talk about that a lot. Okay, it was some noise. I was like, do I sound weird? But Oh, it was beeping? Yeah, I think it was just my... You think Joseph's quirky? I don't think so. I feel like Joseph's kind of serious. He's kind of like the emo, all artsy. We are too similar. And we made, it's funny, Lonnie, we like made that joke. We were like, how are we on the same season? I was like, this doesn't make sense at all. I'm feeling snackish, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I saw these beads in front of me for friendship bracelets. For a moment, I was like, I almost opened it to eat it. Joseph was the most normal ass, that is true. Emo, stoner, yeah. Like, Big Brother 2, yes. I'm curious how, like, those archetypes in Big Brother 2 would be described culturally, you know? Because I feel as though, you know, they're meant to be very different types of people. But it just looks different compared to casting now. Vinny, to me, did give main character energy. I do agree with you on that, Heather. 1,000,000,000,000,000%. To me, Vinny is like... I mean, I don't know, like... Hell yeah. What is Vinny's... He's a former college athlete, but I doubt that they, like, cared about that, right? Where's this guy? Oh, hey! Oh, hey! I think he's just the super fan, you know? And sometimes it's that simple, you know, he had been trying to get on the show for years. Oh my sweet Jesus. Help! Ah! Oh! Adrian is like the carpenter. I don't know. Adrian's also really young, so that may have impacted his, you know, the way they perceive him through casting. I have no idea. Yeah, Vinny is guy with mustache. Adrian was like confident. Remember Adrian during the preseason? Oh my god, who was that guy? I don't even know who that guy was. It's so crazy. I never met him. I agree with the look thing. So much of it is aesthetics. Like, I'm a long curly hair guy. What? Yeah, what is Cat? Cat's the feminist? I don't get that shit. It's so funny. What would Vince have been in your cast? Joseph? Yeah. I think that, like, oh my sweet Jesus. Oh, whoa. Oh, are they shooting behind me? Oh my God. It's like, sure. Living with Alex. Well, Alex. This is my cryptid hunting poncho. Boston. Alex, I would have spent more time in Boston. I didn't know we were doing Boston. We would have booked a hotel and moved our flight, you know? We didn't know we were doing it. We didn't even know. We didn't know we were doing Boston. I didn't either? Okay. I'll let it slide. I need to text Kat happy birthday. Shout out. Yeah, no one told me. Start the drama, people. Check this out, party people. Tell me this wouldn't have been awesome for cryptid hunting. I'm back in Dallas, my goat. This could have been us. Dude. Alex, you getting voted out first? That was messed up. You're the star of the show. My fit ended up working out, thank goodness. And Morgan gave me her cool jacket. So I feel fortunate for that. Alex, how'd I get voted out first? I have no idea. It was annoying though. The alternates, I know Vinny was an alternate, right? Is that a thing, or am I making that up? Oh. Oh, Jesus! That was so scary. Oh my God. Oh. We gotta get up to 88 miles per hour. Thank goodness. We did it. For 27. Yes, I just heard the like T with oh, there we go. With Ava. Alex, my goat. We were no one knows this. We were freestyling and it led to the greatest, like, Alex, we're going to LA for Valentine's Day. Pull up. If you dare. Wait, how do I get it to go to 88 again? Taking it to LA, that's what I'm saying. We're turning up. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna stream from LA. LA in February? Right? Valentine's Day? Pookie? Did I enjoy it? Yes. I love talking to Vinny. Vinny's a nice guy. What's it called? We were freestyling in the car. Not Vinny. Alex and I, and Jag and Jas. And I'm not gonna lie to you, we had bars. Like, life-changing bars. You have food poisoning. Oh my God. Tired fella, no. That's so sad. It's incredible. I have anxiety. I'm worried that everyone hates me, Alex. Did you guys talk shit about me after we left? Also, Jag and Jas's, like, celebrity status, we got, like, free stuff. I'm gonna ask Kat. I'm gonna text Kat and be like, hey, do you hate me? I'm gonna have to figure it out. Yeah, we got free. Oh, wait, what are they called in the Northeast? They're called nips. Nips. Instead of shooters, they're called nips. Quinn was wilded. How dare you guys? How dare you? I was not wilded. I was locked in. Oh. Come out. Uh-huh. No, we didn't go to Friendly's. I was kind of the worst at eating places. We had the opportunity to go to this, like, what is on all accounts a delicious restaurant to get food at, and I failed. I legitimately let Turner down, and I didn't go try this place that he recommended. He straight up was like, oh, this place rocks, you should go. And we didn't go because of me. Guys, there was a chicken sandwich. There was a chicken sandwich that, it was like a fried chicken sandwich with like Doritos, crushed up Doritos. That's why everyone hates me, literally. Turner told me he hates me, and I said, I understand. I understood. I was like, I get it. I wouldn't. That is not true. Heather, don't think that of me. Don't think that of me. I like eating at places. We just really didn't go to too many, like, where all did we eat? I don't even remember. Also, Alex, I have to pay you back. What's your Venmo? You're gonna tell me that you only use Zelle, and I'm gonna die. But, I need like an itemized bill of what I owe people. Does anyone have that experience? Where you're out at the function and then it's just like, okay, I'll pay later, and then you forget. I need to Venmo Alex at least $37, I think it was. And then I need to pay Jas. Like when you go out with your friends and they're like, oh, yeah, just Venmo me later. It's always like, yeah, just Venmo me later. And then unfortunately for me, I forget to Venmo. Hell yeah. You billing Rachel Riley. Oh, I also, speaking of pennies, my mom got me these pennies, which I just thought was neat. Who was shooting? Ah. Oh my god, I'm hitting him! Am I the greatest Fortnite player of all time? I killed a guy! They left me and Jas alone. Demons. No, that was the dream team. If you have not watched the YouTube video, that was the most impressive thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm not kidding. No. That was, when Alex was saying it was snowing outside, that was the funniest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. That was so hilarious. He's like, guys, it's snowing. Guys, I witnessed a car accident. I swear I witnessed a car accident. Bro was on one. Ooh. Oh, I can't break this. Jas also took 7,000 years to find an outlet, and I was convinced that Turner was going to kill us with a gun. I was like, I was like, he's never gonna talk to us again. He's never gonna want to hang out. Jas straddled us at one point. It was insane. Imagine it's 3 in the morning and you're trying to be quiet because Turner wants to go to sleep. Yes, this is the first time. And this is the angle that Jas is over me. He was like this over me. It was so great. But if you haven't watched the YouTube video of the BBC challenge, oh. Batman, by the way, just in case anyone was curious. If anyone was like, oh my god, no. Where are they shooting me from? Oh, sweet Jesus. Run! Run, everyone, run! I'm so scared. Oh my god. Oh my god, this guy is gonna be... Oh my god. This is so annoying. Get a job, virgin! Leave me alone! Ah! Shoot him! Shoot him! No! Ow! Oh yeah, Derek was really cool. It makes more sense that he won when you meet him in person. It like straight up, Big Brother doesn't do it well. Me, Tater Cake 98. Me and my boyfriend called Quinn our son when we watched BB27. I love this Tater Cake because I was born in 1998. And so I like to imagine that you gave birth to me somehow. But yes, as I was saying, Alex and Jazz drank their BBC challenge in about 4 sips. I didn't even know Jazz drank any. That's how fast. It's true. They crushed it. It was so impressive. And it was so funny because in that moment I knew that we were gonna lose. I sipped as much as I tried my best. I locked in. Jag and Jas are boys with Derek. They like, I think Big Brother 16 is Jag's favorite season. So then I feel like that, you know, Derek is then like, okay, this guy's cool. And so then Derek lives in the area, so we all went. Guys, that's none of your business, all right? People dropping things in the kitchen. How dare you? How dare you? Let my family live. Yeah, we met them. I got this like hoodies crop top from this moonshine place. It was pretty fire. Going to the 4 fields. Derek is his favorite winner. That makes sense. Yeah, he's way more social than you would think. I straight up think that, because you know his whole thing is that he's like boring, but I think that like that boringness is more of like a gameplay thing than his personality. And I don't think the winner circle captures his personality either. I watch every single podcast. I watch Heavy Crown Network. I watch Winner Circle. I watch RHAP because I thought that like I just like extra content about my favorite show, you know? It's not so much the content, it's just like the fact that people are talking about the thing that I have an interest in. And so yeah, I would watch the Winner's Circle, and I didn't think that he was he wasn't terrible, but after he gave Turner a bunch of like whatever because he mispronounced Cody Calafiori. a lot of Big Brother players are unfortunately not good at traders. It's because we have our like, I don't know. I think that I would do good at traders. Because number one, I'm familiar with reality TV. Whoever the biggest name is in that room, that is the trader. I would be like that would be my thought process the entire time. I'd be like, oh, we have Janelle here. She's probably a trader. Well, Dan being there, I'd be like, yeah, this guy is the most obvious. Yeah, Turner called Cody California. He was like, oh, I love that guy. And then the Winner Circle, when they're talking about it, they are so strict. And I'm just like, I'm like, what? I'm like, come on. Tiffany? Oh yeah, Tiffany would be way too obvious. Unfortunately for her. So if there's anyone there that's familiar with her, I feel like she has to kill them. Like if I'm Tiffany and I see Rob Sesternino, sorry brother, you're getting stuffed in a box and shipped back to whatever. Where is Rob Sesternino from? Charlotte? She's from my mom's house? Which house? Like the current one? Is he from Lawton? Or are you talking like Colorado? Well, I'm not gonna tell them that. Also, I'm gonna be a traitor, so it doesn't matter. Colorado? Or do you say Colorado? Oh, fuck. Ethan. Wait, Ethan, I was gonna text you. Okay, Ethan, you dropped a YouTube video. You dropped a YouTube video about Big Brother players who were like alternates. We have a new lead for you. And now you were gonna text me. No, I literally, no, that's crazy. I thought of you. At what point does she say, I love Vine?
My road to Big Brother. Two different sets of people who fly to LA. And I was known as the wild card, okay? I was the person that didn't fit in anything. I was what they called the McCrae.
There's a black gay man that was almost on Big Brother 16.
It was wild. Because Frankie...
We can't hear?
Right? But in my group, it was a different gay man that was black, but was a lot like Frankie. I had noticed him because he was Vine famous. I fucking loved Vine. I knew who he was. I never told the producers that because
I fucking love Vine. Ethan, we got your next lead. We got your next lead. Part 2. Vinny the Lip. He was an alternate. You were a Viner back in the day? We're the same age. How is that possible? That makes no sense. Also, Ethan, I don't know if you noticed, our phone numbers are similar. That was the first thing I realized. I'm a social media mogul. Oh, I have other leads. I have other leads for you. Avery, from the Mole, she was almost on Big Brother 22. Kenny was almost on Big Brother 22. Chemo was almost on Big Brother 22 until it got swapped to All Stars. Hell yes. Thank you, Nicole. If you can hear me, Nicole. Thank you, Nicole, for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah. We've got the scoop. This is my last game, baddies. Oh, I'm still alive. Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay, okay. Quinn also just learned that Ava... You think I just learned that? I know everything. I know everything. Storm from... Thank you, Tim. Yes, he was almost on BB26. I know everything. I heard the drama. I heard the tea. Big guy. Big guy. SpongeBob, big guy. Pants okay. Big guy. Big guy. Let me tell you. Brandon Donlin. Yes, Brandon Donlin was almost on. That ginger guy. Dash Cats was almost on Big Brother 20. I always find it fascinating when it's like a someone who ended up getting on reality TV, like with a different show. Yes, Steven. Yes. Yeah, are you taking notes? I don't know how you would remember this, but oh my god. What if I jumped and broke my legs? Also, let the record show, Ethan was at our New Year's party for about 8 minutes. 4 of those minutes I was in the shower. Are you coming to LA? We can film content in LA. Okay. Should I do this, guys? Oh, freak. Oh god. Big guy. Big guy. Quinn, my child, this is your father. Dad? I thought you were in the other room. How is this possible? This is my moment, people. Oh yeah. Who else was considered for Cody is my fiance? Hell yes. I've not seen SpongeBob yet. Someone else they wanted for Survivor. Oh my god. Oh yeah. I loved Courtney. Oh my god. Courtney needs to do her own YouTube channel so that I can hear from her more often. Courtney was a dog. Oh my god. And Courtney and I instantly became friends. It was insane. Ethanimail and Jag, they became fast friends immediately because everyone sleeps on Jag's social game. You notice how everyone who knows Jag in real life loves that dude? I'm just saying. She's a part of one? Hell yes. I misremembered. I thought that she was supposed to be in your interview with Turner, but it was apparently See, yes, Ethan, I agree. I agree. In the Big Brother house, he unfortunately, you know what's crazy? I think Jag would have won Big Brother if Suri wasn't there. Like, I think that he still would have won. Like, the only person who would have been able to stop him on the other side of the house was Heisem. And, you know, Heisem's personality, he's gonna get put in a box and, you know, cooked almost immediately. Okay, do you want to know why Jag wins Big Brother 25 without Suri? Consider this, baddies. Consider this. There was a alliance called the Handful, and then an alliance called Family Style. Cody, if you don't apply for Big Brother, I'm gonna start dry heaving and throw up. Yes, with the I loved the Unreliables. Unreliables is low-key one of my favorite alliances in modern Big Brother. Like, I just thought that was really sweet. Okay, so if Suri is not on Big Brother 25, Jared and Corey have much less like real estate to sell out the other the majority alliance, because like, where is Suri's son gonna go if Suri's not on the other side? I think Izzy would have still recognized him and they would have had rapport, but I still think that like they are then at the bottom. And so I think Jag still would have won Big Brother 25. Like, it's crazy. I think every timeline Jag wins BB 25, except for the one timeline when we get, like, I think America wins a couple times, you know? You know, Phoenix, that's a great point. Is like, imagine going through the casting process and working really hard to get on to a reality TV show. It's like, to me, it's not worth the risk of you could be voted out or you could lose in the first round and then it's just over. No way. No. I'm Batman. And so, yeah, I think that, like, I would feel discouraged if you get one shot to be on reality TV. I would feel discouraged to apply for Squid Game The Challenge if you know that you can just lose in the first round and it doesn't, you know? I'd be like, oh, well, what's the point? Oh, sweet Jesus. The storm is on my tail. Oh, true. In the timeline where Matt trips during... That's the one win condition. Listen here, Big Brother fans. You're mad that Jag won Big Brother? Do you know who to blame? Corey the Blueprint Baddie Burger. Ow, ow, ow. What is happening? Oh my God. Oh my God. We're in so much danger. Sweet Jesus. The reason you want to know the one timeline that Jag doesn't win BB26 is if Corey can lock in a competition. God. He's so lame for that. He should have just let me. Okay. Return to lobby. All right. We have one more thing to do. So this guy responded to my tweet in a way that, like, I should have taken as an insult, but I decided not let it bother me. Okay. Let's do To Be Wednesday, and then tomorrow we'll talk about New Year's. Which thumbnail do we like more, okay? Do we like this one? It's okay. I lose a lot in Fortnite. So this guy tweeted, and was like, your, thanks, Cody. He was like, your thumbnail sucks. What did he say? Word for word, he said, love to see you making content. Let me help with your thumbnails or something, free of course. I'll watch it because I like you and your personality, but this thumbnail isn't eye-catching at all, okay? So we're gonna decide if this guy is better. Okay, which is better for us? Should this be our thumbnail? Or should this be the thumbnail? Which is better? He did use a... This one is mine. This one is mine. It says reality TV stars versus the BBC challenge. Gone wrong. I used a picture of us hanging out. And then it's just like different shades of maroon. Yeah, wait, he didn't deep fry you or Megan. Okay, we're gonna run a poll. We're gonna run a poll. Oh, let me move me out of the way. You guys can't even see Jas, the beautiful angel. You can't even see Jas, the beautiful angel. I love that man. Yeah, baddies close their eyes in pictures. I love smiling and closing my eyes. Oh my god, Jas is an angel. Ethan, would you do like Got to Get Out season 2? Yeah, his isn't terrible. Like I don't want to insult the guy even though he insulted me. I don't want to insult the guy. I think that he is trying to be nice. But I don't think mine is ugly or terrible or anything. Let's run it on season 2. No, Ethan, we would make so much money. Woo! 91%. Thank you all so much. Is anyone live on Twitch that we can harass, bother, and bully? Do we want to raid Dwight Moore? Hella Bella! No! No, Bella! This is terrible. Okay, we're gonna raid. Jax Films is live. How many people are in his thing? How many people are in his stream? 350 people? We'll do Dwight because he has less. He only has 100. Tater Cake, thank you. / raid. Doing more. Ask, okay, when we raid him, ask if he'll react to our YouTube video live on stream. Baddies, thank you so much for tuning in. I missed you all so much. I'm thankful that you were here. And I hope that we have a great rest of our night, okay? Let's harass Dwight Moore. Okay, we have...
let's please go with...
I'll send them right now, Ethan. My bad.
Hey, Rainsy, the harlot wants to talk to you. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Hooray.
Bye, Rainsy. Actually, Rainsy, you want to stay? Just
I
say
want to be here.
Okay, well, you can just stay.
Thank you.
Oh, I love this for us. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I'm about to jump, but bye.
Okay, bye.
I was debating whether or not to jump.
I love you so much. Quinn, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. We have a game of Fox Tower going on. My camera's also off, and people just staring at my chest because I don't have the camera adjusted for proper viewing, and it's a mess, and I'm just now a sweaty mess, and it's a disaster. What's up, Ethan? As well, hi. Yes, it's been a whole 24 hours. I missed you. Happy New Year to Quinn, the Quinions. Y'all are loved and appreciated. Shout out. I can't spell. Oh my god. Every now and Quinn. Go follow Quinn now, or else I'll like break your kneecaps or something. I don't know. Anyways. Oh, you don't go yet. I'll come back to you.
Yeah, poisonous.
Yeah, great. Yeah. You might get poisoned. Who knows? It'd be funny. Bye.
This game is crazy.
Oh,
CJ.
you don't even know how bad it's gotten. What?
CJ.
CJ?
Yeah.
Okay, great, thank you. Hello.
Hi.
You should pick a player.
Billy.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you bluffing, by the way?
I was going.